3, 2, 1. Houston, you are clear for liftoff.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 12 of this NHL 20 Custom League franchise mode with the Houston Cosmonauts. If you guys have missed any episodes in this series, go click up in the top corner of the video right now. It will lead you to a link of the entire playlist so you can go back and make sure you're caught up on everything leading up to this point. But anyways, let's jump into the video. So guys, at this point, the Cosmonauts are in their, I believe this is our 4th playoff appearance already. We've made the playoffs every single year. Yes, we have. Okay, but this is our first ever cup defending season, as we did win the Stanley Cup last year. We will be going up against the San Francisco Vikings here right away. They've got a very good team, obviously. We saw it last episode. And, you know, we've got a very good team too, I would say. You know, we got that 97 rated John Davidson on the back end. We got a really solid goalie in Jamie Larmour. Obviously Forsberg's out with injury at the moment, but, you know, really this group is about as good as it could be right now. We don't really need to improve anything too much, and yeah, this should be a fun playoffs here. So San Francisco, going to be a slightly tougher matchup than we've faced in a while, especially since it's a 7-game series. You know, that always makes things a little bit more competitive, a little bit tougher. So, you know, they got some elite players here. Crosby's still 87 rated, but Troy Mihalik's definitely the guy we got to shut down. I would say Zach Werenski, too, on the back end. He's a very good defenseman. They got Samsonov in net, so yeah, they got a good team, man. We're gonna battle here with them, and there's no question about that. But this is our first time playing San Francisco in the playoffs, so let's see how it goes. So, game 1 in Houston, obviously. 0-0 to start. They outshoot us 13-10. Second period, they're up 2-1. Goals from Crosby and Mihalik. Davidson scores for us to kind of slow down San Francisco scoring, but let's see what happens here in the third. So we definitely got to get more shots. There you go, Mikhail Saban. Great job. And we got a 2-2 tie here. And, you know, power play, does it convert? No, it does not. Power play for San Francisco also does not convert. So really, pretty even game here for the most part. Let's see what happens here in the last minute or two. And we are headed to overtime. All right. So I mean, I like to slow sim overtime, see what happens. Power play for San Francisco, they win it on the power play. Shoot, okay, so we drop game 1, give up 37 shots. That was not a great performance, guys. I really was hoping for a little more from us, and it just didn't exactly happen there. So, yeah, we go down 1-0 to start off this first series. That's not great. All right, so game number 2 now. Even though we have home ice advantage, San Francisco is technically the better team in the regular season, but that's just the way rankings work in the NHL, or NAHL, I guess. Ooh, big start here for our team as we respond with 4 unanswered goals before San Francisco finally gets one. Leach gets another, and then Ottavainen gets one too. That was a crazy start to this game, up 5-2 at the start of game 2. Second period, it becomes a 5-4 game as Nylander and Crosby both get goals. That was not what we wanted to see, as we really had the game in control, and we give up a 3-goal lead. Sorry, I guess it is 4, because, you know, we did give up 1 at the end there, and we get, wow, we actually just blew a 4-goal lead. Boys, is this how our playoffs are going to go, really? Are you serious? Oh my god. There's no way. There is no way we just blew that. Oh, geez. Really? We score 5 goals in a period and lose the game. You guys have got to be kidding me. That literally could not have gone any worse there in game 2, and we seriously blow that game. So, Forsberg's back. That's not going to make much of a difference, as really it's just going to be Larmour and net for most of the playoffs here, but that was a very disappointing second game of this series. I was really hoping that we would have gotten the win. So Davidson averaging 2 points a game, but headed to San Francisco. This is not looking good for us. First period, we're up 4-2. Barkov, Savan, Leach, and Doc all score. Zuccarello and Crosby get goals for the Vikings. Second period, it's a 5-3 game as Orlov scores, but Heiskanen responds. Nice. And let's get into the third period here. Great job. Give up another freaking goal. My God, our team is lacking defensive strength right now. It is not good. I have no other way to describe it. We keep giving up power plays. We keep giving them loads of chances to tie this game and win this game. And it's like, what are we doing? We need to play better. We cannot give up this many chances on a consistent basis. And we do manage to sneak away with game number 3. That was way too close for my liking again. We need to be playing better. And there you go. Jamie Larmour's injured. Just what we needed. Fuck. So yeah, even though we have a really good, forward group and stuff like that, if you lose an 88 rated goalie, things are going to get a little bit tougher. And this is not where we want to be right now. So heading into game number 4 now. This is not the place we wanted to be at. And by the looks of it, the Penguins did not make the playoffs. That's fine. All right. Hello. At the Oracle Arena here in San Francisco. Can we beat the Vikings back-to-back on home ice? Starts off 2-2. Goals from Gadjevich and Crosby for San Francisco. Donovan Leach and Oscar Sundqvist score for us. Second period. Still a 2-2 game. And this is not exactly where we wanted to be, but we're still in it, right? So that's the important part. We're out shooting them by 10, and of course they score because NHL logic. And then they score again. Dear fucking God, we're going down 3-1. That's terrible. And you guys don't convert on any power plays either. Wow, you guys are a trash fucking team. Honestly, I have no other way to describe it. Savan, you're not going to save us. We need another goal here, and it's not going to happen. And we lose, yep. Holy shit, man. That is just terrible performances all around from this team. Not just in the regular season last episode, but in this season too. Or in this postseason too. It's been fucking brutal so far. And we're down 3-1. So, facing elimination, I guess we're going to play the rest of these games, because otherwise we're out. We don't make the playoff, or we get knocked out right away. Dear God, we're down 3-1 to start. That was a terrible period. Second period, we're down 5-1. All right, I'm jumping in. There's no way I score 4 goals. It was the goaltending. The goaltending took a serious hit, and we're done. All right, here we go. We are probably going to get knocked out right here. But what can you do? So that's a good start. Come on, Davidson, draw the penalty. They've got a power play actually right now, so that's not what we wanted to see. Here we go, Leach. You got some skill to take on 2 guys, and yeah, Samsonov isn't even that good. Okay, so that should go in. Got a 5-2 game now. Wow, spectacular. We're a long ways away. We got a 79 rated goalie in that, man. It's really hard to win when the game screws you over this hard, so yeah, whatever. That was a pretty nice goal. Nice shot, Kirby Doc. Okay. We might still be in it. I doubt it, though. If we hadn't given up the 5-3 goal, we'd still be in it, but we're really not. We're really not. Barkov. Pick it, buddy. Nice goal. Nice goal. We're still in it, but we keep taking so many penalties. It's ridiculous. We've scored like 2 shorthanded goals in this period now. My gosh. Call a penalty on this dude. Holy jeez. Here we go, Kirby Doc. Oh my gosh, of course he hits the bar. Don't even try to get near Zadorov or you're going to get hit. There it is. Rebound. Let's go. We're still in this, bro. Our team's scoring like crazy right now. That was a nice goal. It really was. Here we go, Donovan. Leach. Oh my gosh. How did he not move over, man? That's crazy. 2 minutes left. You know what? There's 2 minutes left. And we're facing elimination. We're pulling the goalie here. I have to. I don't have any other option. We could wait, but that's just too risky. We're in their end right now. Why not? Bushkin. Oh my god, that was a really good shot. Here you go, Davidson. Yes! Oh. We just came back from 5 goals down, man. We literally just gave the Vikings a taste of their own medicine. Scored 5. I mean, we could still lose this game, right? But that's it. Oh my gosh, look at him jump. Oh my gosh. Timashov, great screen. We are still alive, man. Oh my god. Here we go, Davidson. Looking to win it. That was a good chance. We survived for another period, man. That's crazy. We scored 5 goals in that period. 5. Oh my gosh. We outscored them 5-1 in the 3rd period. That's insane. Okay, we need a goal. But we also gotta kill off this penalty first, so... Oh boy. Here we go. Overtime, game 5. It's not what we wanted to do to start. Somebody grab the puck, please. There you go. Buddy. That stick lift was so aggressive that he should be in the penalty box. That's how we go out. That's how we go out, is fucking tiki-taka. That is physically impossible. You cannot go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that and make passes like that. Like, that's just... I'll take the L, but my god. What a joke. Everybody knows that our team's better than theirs. There's no question about that. But San Francisco did win a cup in the first season the NAHL was in play. But, sorry, that was just a load of crap. Have fun losing in the next round because you guys only have one good player. Yikes. And the Chicago Devils finally win the Stanley Cup as we were out of their way, and the Cleveland Monsters win the Calder Cup. That's your playoffs. Not a real surprise there either that the Devils win that. So here's your draft lottery, and drumroll please, San Antonio, oh my god. And Montreal too. Wow, Montreal Lumberjacks move up to number 3. You gotta feel kind of bad for Jacksonville as they drop from 4 to 6. Yeah, jeez. San Antonio. The San Antonio Bulls luck out hard. Alright, so Jumbo Joe retires. Puts up 1,638 points in his career. Spezza and Getzlaff also both finish with over 1,000 points in their career. Kovalchuk with 980. Didn't he play for us for a season? I feel like he did. Was he in Houston? Yes, he was. He put up 69 points, so that was actually his last really good season, I would say. A bunch of big-name defensemen, Burns, Keith, Bufflin, Letang, Giordano. Wow, that is a big defensive group. Okay, and then as far as goalies go, Jonathan Quick retires at 37 years old with over 300 wins. Same with Craig Anderson. All right, so we're probably going to make a couple trades here. Getting into this draft, we're looking more at round 2 than anything, really. First round is definitely not something we're interested in as much. So let's take a look at round 2, see who's got multiple picks in here. Anybody? Maybe San Francisco. Did I see multiple Vikings picks? Maybe not. Okay, hold on. Does nobody have 2 picks in the first section of this round? Really? So that's not great. Looking for picks right around 40. So if we go 3, 3, 3, 4. So right around here, if we can land picks in here somewhere from like Montreal or somebody like that, that would be solid. If Seattle wants to trade their pick, I've had good dealings with them so far. But they're going to ask for a lot probably, so... Although we could offer Cale Fleury, he's actually on a pretty solid contract. And we are going to need to clear up a little bit of cap space too, most likely. So let's sort by money here. See who really isn't worth their value anymore. Yeah, Heinen at 2.9 is a little pricey. Fleury at 1.5 isn't so bad, but... You know, I could see us moving Zadorov possibly. Somehow get like another pick off of them like later. There's no way we get 2 seconds for Zadorov. There's no way. There's no way they take that, yeah. What about a third? Not this year, but the year after maybe? Like there. Would that get the deal done? I'd be happy with that. No, okay, so it's gonna have to be a 4th rounder, unfortunately, here from them. So let's go there, and that should go through. All right, so yes, it sucks that we had to trade Zadorov, but that $4 million is gonna clear up a ton of cap space for our team. That really will make the difference when it comes to signing free agents, and we do land pick number, what was that, 40? 39. Okay, so San Antonio is going to make their selection here. And, you know, this is a big rivalry for us. So, the Bulls get an 82 rated medium elite. Very nice pick for them there. Eesh. So, yeah, nobody's really got quite the mix we're looking for. So, I think we're just going to try to get this 41st overall pick in exchange for... You know what? If we could trade Klimley, I mean, that's a 4th or a 3rd rounder for a 2nd rounder, essentially. If that goes through, I'll take it all day. Thank you very much, Montreal. So we are going to miss on, what do you call it? We are going to miss taking this. He's not guaranteed elite, but he's looking very promising in Hedman. We're going to miss on Hedman, unfortunately, but... we'll see how he turns out, and we're going to end up over at pick number 39 now. So, looking like the 2nd round's a little weak so far. That's not great. You know, pretty solid top 5. Everybody's at least 78 rated. Usually that drops off a bit. Ooh, La Barbara is a nice pick there for the Seattle Whales. Lokatana was an elite. Okay. 69 rated Smithson's pretty good. There's actually a couple of really solid rated players there. Finley was elite as well. And Hedman was not, but he was 65 overall. Okay. So yeah, that was a pretty trash first round overall, to be honest. But we're going to go with picks that we know we want to take here. Not going to try anything too risky. I'm going to go with Joe Liston here. 3-year ETA, you know, should be a really solid player. And at 5'9" sniper, he's going to be solid for us. And he's 63 overall, so pretty solid there, especially with the low elite potential. So over just 2 picks now, we are at pick number 41. And again, we're going with a low elite. This time it's going to be Abel Cruz, left-handed two-way defender. Should fit into our system fairly decently, and he's 62 overall. So not bad. Let's see what we miss simulating up to pick number 57 now. And I'm sure there's always a couple players that we wish we had drafted. Sigalet was all right. Depente, ooh, yeah, Letang would have been the nice one there. Yep, geez. That's the nice pick right there, is Letang that we missed. Okay, so for our third second-round pick of this draft, we are going to be going quite a ways off the boards just to make sure that we get a solid potential player, and we are going to go with Dave Cogliano as a goalie. And he is a 54 rated starter. Okay, not the most spectacular pick, but not that bad either. So over to pick 83. We're still going to get who we want, but Brodin was a elite defensive defenseman at just 18 as well. That's a very nice pick. Let's see. Hill was an elite goalie, so the Chicago Devils land another elite prospect. That's a little scary. Okay. What about Backlund, dang. Jorgen Backlund was nice. The Seattle Whales have drafted extremely well so far, I have to say. So next up, we're going to take this Andrei Kavanov, I don't know how you want to say it, but he's a power forward. 20 years old already, but hopefully he's going to be pretty good. And he's only 59 rated, but he does have that potential that's pretty solid, so yeah. Over to pick 101 now. Let's see who else got drafted here. This is why I don't like Fog of War, is because I just like to see who's getting what in the draft and what the potential is going to be. Honestly, Kavanov was a pretty good pick there. I almost said Kavanov, which sounds weird to me, but it might be right. Anyways, Riddle, we could... actually, you probably should take the risk on, but Liam Eriksson is a guaranteed elite butterfly goalie. Whereas, you never know, Zane Riddle looks pretty solid, but he does lack size, which is a issue for a goalie. So I'd rather take the 6'1" Liam Eriksson here, and he's going to be a solid prospect again. Kind of just replaces Lundberg, even though he is only 52 rated. How old is he? 18. Okay. So yeah, he does replace Lundberg there for our elite potential goalie as a backup, and DuPont was all right. Anybody else crazy? Not really. Norinen was a nice overall at 66, but that's about it for that. Okay, what are we at? Pick 114. Okay, I am going off the board a little bit, and we're going to take another goalie. Latinen, again, undersized, but should be pretty solid and, elite, right? That's the main thing here, is that he's got higher trade value than a lot of guys. How did Riddle turn out? I didn't see his name anywhere. He was, okay, we definitely made the right choice with Eriksson. Jeez, that could have been bad. Anyways, pick 119 now. We got a lot of picks in round 4. I just realized that. And we're taking them, too. That's a funny thing. Okay, so with pick 114, we are going to take a risk on, I think we're going to go with McIntyre. I just got a good feeling about him that Russ McIntyre is going to turn out. Pandalov, could be good, but I doubt it. So yeah, we're going to risk Russ McIntyre, see if he turns out. And, okay, low top 9. Not spectacular, but it's pretty decent overall. So, over to pick 129 now. Okay. Let's check out the remainder of round 4. There weren't that many picks left after ours, but yeah, nothing really solid in there. That's too bad. Okay, so you're going to be selecting... I can't remember who I wanted here. I think we got almost everybody that I actually wanted in this draft. After that, it kind of drops off. There isn't a lot of potential. Ramirez, I was interested in, but I really don't know if he's ever going to turn out to be anything. Robertson, same thing. We have picks here, but I don't really need to draft a lot of these guys because there just isn't that much potential by the looks of it. So... Yeah, I think the only guy I was really interested in here still for who's on the board would be this one guy. Yeah, we'll take Isaac Ramirez, see how he turns out, and he is a low elite. Okay, so not too bad there actually. 47 overall at 18. He's still got some potential. So we have too many picks left. I'm going to try and find a trade here. Maybe just try and trade back, do something like that. Try to get picks for later years. We're going to keep pick number 212 just because I want to see kind of who ends up where moving forward here. But let's add these two assets, the 5th and the 6th rounder, and find a trade with the open block. Looks like we got some. Okay. Team's trying to just cap dump essentially. You know what? I will take a 5th round pick next year in exchange. That is pretty good. Jordan Stahl, we won't even re-sign. There's 46 offers on the board. 46. My God, lots of teams would rather have picks than players. This is insane. If I can get multiple picks, I will be. You know what? That is the deal right there. That's a 4th round pick. I don't care how good Philly is. I mean, San Jose too. Anybody else offering 4th rounders? Doesn't really look like it. Okay, so we'll definitely go with a 4th rounder off of. Okay, so it's either the Firebirds or the Stingrays. Who's going to be weaker? Probably the Firebirds, honestly. So yeah, let's take that. Solid. So we're going to just let this sim here. We're going to go sim round by round here. Go to round 6. See how the remainder of round 5 went. Was that pick that early? Jesus. It was. Okay. So lots of players in here that could be good. Bradley was alright. Anybody else? Another low elite there in Numelin. We saw him there, but we didn't take him. And that's too bad because he actually was the low elite. So. Oh well, we're going to sim the next round, finish round 6, and see if any kind of talent went in here. Not looking good so far. And, low elite in Kultanen? Markku Kultanen? Okay, that's not a bad pick there. Robertson is a grinder. Alright, we are going to sim to our pick now, which is at 212. A lot of low potential kind of players in here. Holy Hatcher. Fabian Hatcher, man, is a nice pick there for the Bulldogs. He is probably going to develop into some kind of NHL talent eventually. So that's nice. Nice for them anyways. Love to see that. Okay. I think we're going to take this Sasky guy. I don't know. I draft a lot of goalies, I find. So if we could take somebody other than a goalie, that would be ideal. And there's really not a lot of potential remaining, so what do we want here? Preferably not a 20-year-old prospect. You know, I'm kind of feeling Desjardins, or Desharnais, sorry. Jeez, I said that wrong. But Sasky could be good too. You know, let's take Abel Sasky, just send it. And he is a fringe starter. Not too bad, honestly, for where we're at. So I'm going to sim the remainder of this round. I doubt we're going to see anything, but you never know. And yeah, there's literally nothing left in the 7th round, so fringe starter's pretty good for 7th round pick. Obviously not as good as that Hatcher guy in Boston, but you know, I'm pretty happy with those picks. Who is it? I think it was McIntyre wasn't so great. But Ramirez was low elite, Liston Cruz were low elite. We got a starter in Cogliano. Kavanagh was a medium top 6. Eriksson was elite. Latsinen was elite. That's a good draft overall still. Like, good potential anyways. So really, things just did not go so well that offseason. Definitely could have been better. But we do need to go and change something here in our team. That is details. I realized we gave him number 20 for Space Goblin, but we're going to give him number 1 because we've won one Stanley Cup in Houston. And yeah, let Space Goblin just rock that until we win another and go from there. So now we are at the re-sign phase, and this is where we start to realize, holy crap, our team is very much centered contract-wise around about 6 players, and the rest of the team is going to have to fight for cap space, essentially. But we have important players that I want to re-sign, such as Timo Meier, and we're going to see if that actually happens or not. So, a bunch of contracts there. We get them all signed. Sibak, Mashi Sibak as well. Okay. And, yep, Cal Savan is a RFA here, I believe. Yet again, yep. Jeez. He's going to want big money. We got $26 million in cap space, so we might be able to pay him. We might not. Who knows how things are going to go here. And this is going to take a little bit of planning here to get this all sorted out properly. Okay, how much is Savan wanting? Not great, but honestly not all that bad either. $11.5 million is not the biggest contract that we've ever offered in this team. Obviously, Davidson got 12.5, so yeah. He goes right up until, how many years does he have left? 1, 2, 6, 7. 7 years left for him, jeez. Okay, so he wants 11.5. That's not too bad. Meyer wants a little bit more money than I was anticipating, but at the same time, we can work with just under 6.9 million, I think, for him. Heinen is looking at a 2.5. That's pretty good. Okay, what about Timashov? Man, we are lucky to have a bunch of these guys. I am honestly just so grateful we have a bunch of these guys because they are really good, really helpful, useful players in this system. Something we do need to remember is that we are a little bit shaky on defense right now, simply because we traded away Zadorov, and I don't know how he's going to fit. I'm hoping Lambos fits with him, and if Lambos does, we're good, because then we'll just play Lambos alongside Pareko probably, and then Heiskanen's 91 rated now, so having Heiskanen and Davidson together on the back end is absurd. Okay, so let me just add this up quickly for what guys want versus what we have available. So 11.5 for Savan plus 6.9 for Meyer is 18.4 million already out of 26, which is a little too much almost. Plus Heinen wants 2.5. That's 20, okay. Timashov wants nothing. Fleury's going to want some money. Yeah, he wants 2.5 as well. That's already 23 mil. And then we got Paling and other guys here. Okay, so we're going to have to try to cut back on contracts a little bit here, just for money's sake, really. And, honestly, I feel like Sonnenberg could probably play in the NHL this year. It's just that we have other really good centers like Paling and Heinen, right? So it's like, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where guys slot into this lineup. But let's get the multiplications going here. So the rule of 85, and we're going to go, if we can get an 8-year, $11.5 million deal, if there's no way we get him for $10 million, man. If we can get Mikhail Savan $10 million for 8 years. That's a Jack Eichel contract, except Savan is on another level. In this game, anyways. Not in real life, obviously. He doesn't exist in real life. But, okay, rule of 85 for Timo Meier, 6.9. Man, $6 million. If we can get him for $6 million, that is a huge deal. Because, again, you're saving almost $1 million on his contract. Heinen isn't going to be too bad because he's only $2.5 million. They're saying $2.1 million. If we could do a $2.2 million contract for Heinen for the next year or two, that's totally worth it. Timashov, I can't believe he only wants that much money. I think we can offer him $1 million for the next... Buddy, $1 million for the next 2 years is a great deal for him. Fleury is wanting a little more than he's really worth, in my opinion. $2.65 million. Okay, so they're saying we can get him for $2.25, which is actually a really solid deal. I would love to get him for that. Ryan Paling's fairly cheap as well. You know, I'm still going to punch in the rule of 85 on all these guys just to make sure that we can probably get them for, like, again, if we can get Paling $1 million for 2 years, totally worth it. And then Nygaard and these other guys are going to be cheap. If we can do $1 million for 2 years on them, it's always going to be worth our time. Oh my gosh, Zaykov has got a cheap contract. What about 2 years? Okay, yeah, let's do that. Sundqvist doesn't want a deal, so that is interesting. Eesh, Sam Morin, I'm sorry, man, but you're just not worth it. You know, 1 point, man, Sundqvist isn't worth that much money. I'm hoping that we can let him walk and then bring him back. That's more what I'm hoping for, but I don't know what's going to happen. It's funny because any guys who actually get playtime in the NHL end up just requesting huge amounts of money for what they're really worth. And it's like, man, come on, you know you're not worth that much money. Not to this team anyways. So the younger guys we will all bring back. Colton Dach is an absolute bust. That's too bad. Bykov is actually pretty solid. 68 rated at that age is solid. Othman, again, get him into the system, get him playing. And then a bunch of these guys, I honestly want to just let them sit for a year or two and develop in their own systems. But a guy we definitely need to sign is Tristan Lennox. And he'll probably be our starter next year. Where did Lundberg? Lundberg actually made won a lot of games for how many he played. So I'm thinking we go Lennox Lundberg in the AHL this upcoming season. And then we drafted all 4 of those goalies this year. Jesus, that's not good. Okay, I'm still questioning Forsberg and Husso because Forsberg is cheaper probably, but Husso is younger. The question for the goaltending is, do we need a stronger backup? I think we do. So let's just advance a day, see what happens, and go from there. So by the looks of it, Heinen and Lennox for sure signed. Timashov signs. Good. Fleury rejects. Paling rejects. Abramov signs. Savan rejects. Same with Meyer. Heinen does sign. Bouchard signs. Bykov signs. Zaykov signs. Nygaard signs. Othman signs. Lennox signs. All right, so we're going to have some issues still here. We got $22 million left. Savan's probably going to take up almost half of that. We can go 8 years at 10.5. That's what we're going to try. That's our next offer. If he takes it, he takes it, and I really hope he does. So we're not going to get Meyer for $6 million. Can we get him for 6.5? So we're spending $1 million extra compared to what I wanted to, which isn't that bad. Fleury, we can go 2.5 on you, buddy, but that's about it. We're not paying any more than that. Paling, yeah, we can do 1.25. It's not that much money. And then a bunch of these guys, I'm not sure what's going to happen with them. Dahlstrom is actually worth signing for the AHL, not for the NHL. Dauphine is worth signing for the AHL as well. Again, these are just solid contracts for our system, and it's just to keep the Penguins playing a little better more than anything. Same with Letunov. I don't know. I don't care how you say it, honestly. If I mess it up, whatever. Pouliot's gone. Giroux wants to sign. Okay, he's got some promise. I like what Damien Giroux's looking like right now. He could probably crack the NHL at some point here. He's got to have a lot of good seasons in a row, though, to be completely honest. Kapanen's another AHL player for now. Okay, let's start sorting by position here. So, centers. We got obviously 4 and then 2 wingers in the center position. For the AHL, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 guys signed at center, 7 actually. So yeah, those guys aren't worth pursuing. They're below that. On the left wing, obviously we have 2 centers playing left wing actually. So these 2 guys where they are is good. Sundqvist, unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to hold on to because he doesn't want to stay. But the rest of this left wing, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, that looks solid. Okay. Right wing, 1, 2. Yeah, and then we have Zykov. Okay. So we might need to sign another right winger. That's possible. Lazar is in the AHL at the moment, so if we went 1, 2, 4, yeah, not worth signing anybody else there. Defense, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm really hoping that Anderson actually jumps up and plays, because that would make a big difference in our team. Then Dahlstrom, Morin. Pouliot doesn't want to sign. Hegg doesn't want to sign. Siegenthaler does. Okay. Okay, so that's 4. 5 on Bouchard. Tarvinen's not worth signing. Or Tarvinen. So who does want a deal here? Lybushkin wants... Oh no, we offered him a deal. Wait, so we want Dahlstrom, Lybushkin, so that's 2. 3 on Siegenthaler, 4 on Bouchard. Oh boy. So I guess we are signing Sam Morin here. Not for $1.5 million though. I can sign him for like 1.22 million for the next year, because I'm not doing any more than that. And you know, I guess we can do Sarvinen still, because he's gonna be cheap. Yeah, no, that's worth it. And then in goal we got 1, 2, 3. I'm still questioning Forsberg and Huso, or if we need a better backup. We'll see if we have the money for it, really. Well, that's not good, because only Cale Fleury signed, and... Okay, Sarvinen, Paling, Savan rejects. Oh, man, these guys are not helping me out at all. Samuel Morin rejects, too. All those AHL guys signed, but this is not good. Okay, we got 20 million left to spend. We've actually managed our cap pretty darn well for the most part. So let's go. We're not going all in on the $11.5 million contract. We'll do 11 million bucks for 8 years on Savan. He should take that. There's no way he rejects that at this point. We're going to try 6.5 one more time on Meyer. If he turns us down again, he'll get a $6.75 million contract. And Samuel Morin, he's not worth that money. Even 1.5 for 2 years is too much. And Sundqvist wants what? I can do 1.5 for 2 years for him as well. I don't know if he's going to sign or not. I don't know why he doesn't want to. He got lots of playtime during the season. So that's why I'm kind of confused. Savan signs the $88 million contract. Myers still doesn't want that one. Sundqvist rejects us. Morin signs. Okay, so how much money we got left to work with? $9.97 million. Okay, I think we are going to try to sign a backup goalie here. Because we'll have about $2.5 million. You know what? Come on, Timo. You're just making this a pain in the ass process that it shouldn't have to be. You know you're one of our better wingers already, and you're going to make an impact no matter where you play in this team. And oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm not content with the minutes I play. You were playing second line the whole season with Barkov, where you have been for the last 3 years, which you're worth. Oh my god. Okay, we're spending $6.9 million. We're only going to have $2.3 million left to spend on a goalie. Thank you so much, Timo Meier, you asshole. Great, so now Timo Meier's completely rejecting us. And we can't qualify him as an RFA either, so we're going to have to spend more money on him. I'm paying you $7 million. If you don't take that, you don't get paid. Okay? That's how it's going to work. I hate it when players do that. I am not content with the minutes I played. You were playing second line forward the entire season, which is your role, which is where you belong. What the hell? Awesome. So now we're going to have like 8 teams gunning for Timo Meier. And there's going to be us like, we can offer $7 million, but we can't go any higher than that. This is such a joke, man. Alright, so lots of big name RFAs, or UFAs here, sorry. What do we want to do here? For a backup goalie, I'm thinking Malcolm Subban would be a very good option to pursue. And honestly, at that price, man, I will take him all day. That would be huge. Okay, and besides that, we're going to try to go for Timo again here. And of course, Phoenix. Phoenix is gunning for him. They're going to get him. The Rattlesnakes, man. Actually, no, they're not going to get him. I'm not allowing that. So, we're overpaying for Timo Meier. Big time. And we're going to go 4 years, $7.5 million. I'm not paying any more until he's 30 because I'm done with that. That's crap that you're betraying your team like that. I'm sorry. I think that when you want a cup with a team, you're going to probably want to stick with that team, but I guess not. And Subban goes with the Stars. No. Oh, good. This is not what I wanted. Make my day even harder. Yikes. Okay. How you doing, Georgiev? I guess we'll go with him, because nobody else wants to sign with us, apparently. I don't know why. You're getting backup minutes, and probably a ride to at least the playoffs, if not the finals. Thank you, Timo Meier. I'm not impressed with you right now, though. So, and come on, Georgiev. You got it? Yeah, you did. Okay. I think our team is set now, honestly. I think it is. We could try to pursue more defense. I don't think we really need to at this point. We got our center group is confirmed. You guys know who's playing already. Those two wingers are going to fill in behind our centers there on the right. That is what we need. Yeah, right. We need a right winger. And I was looking for... Really? Anderson drops a rate? How? How does that happen? I'm sorry. Anyways, our goaltending is it's in a very good spot for this season. Next year, it's not going to be great. And we have how much money left to spend? Nothing, really. Oh, no, we got $2.9 million. All right, let's go sign a right-wing third liner here. Third line scoring is what we're looking for mainly, and we need a guy that fits the third line. Man, Bjorkstrand looks perfect for what I'm looking at. Honestly, he does. You want to sign with us? Because I would love to sign him. Who else is a forward line 3? That's what we're looking for. Matt Calvert, but he's 33 years old. Great. Okay, anybody else? Cassian, nope. Not really. Kyle Clifford, again, is a nope. Yo, if Baptiste actually fits, that would be perfect. No, he doesn't. Awesome. What about on the left wing? Is Sundqvist still available? I would doubt it, but you never know. Oh, he's still available for $1.4 million. Let's go 1.5 for 2 years. If he signs that, I'll take him and toss him back on the right wing. And let's see. I mean, Bjorkstrand. Ooh, man, that's a nice contract. And he's a 1-year deal? Or did we go 2? I can't remember. Sorry, Sundqvist, you got replaced. We got a better winger now. All right, so next season here, we've got 97% of the tickets sold. That's what you like to see. Small funds bonus there because we didn't complete too many goals. And let's see. Okay, owner goals. We are expected to win the cup, finish first in our conference, get 29 wins on the road. 29. That's like... Oh my gosh, that's too many. Jeez. All right, so here is the lineup. Not exactly as I intended it. It's close. It is very close. But got to make a couple quick changes here. So, Victor Rask there. Beautiful. Man, I like what I'm seeing here. I like this lineup. And Dahlstrom just does not fit. My gosh. You know where he does is right there. Beautiful. Okay, what if... I mean, I know Parenko gives a +5. Parayko, not Parenko, sorry. Do we got any other defense in here? No, we don't. But Sonnenberg is 81 rated and fits maybe on the bottom line. I'm hoping so, but we could possibly replace Zykov with him. That would be sweet. Man, if he actually fits, he's playing. too bad. I mean, he could replace Heinen too, but that isn't great. I do get the feeling he would grow, though. Mikael Sonnenberg would definitely grow there, as he's a very good skater. Can't shoot as well, but you put him with a playmaker and another sniper, man, he's going to be solid. We got all 2A forwards on the bottom. Yeah, see, that doesn't fit so well, which doesn't make sense to me. But I guess it works. Yo, Dimitro would probably give him a +5. No, nowhere. Jeez, okay. Yeah, for defense, I think we're going to rock more with this kind of system. Having a 94 rated Heiskanen alongside Davidson is crazy. It's crazy strong. But at the same time, you could move it down to get the +5 with Davidson, and then, yeah, see, it doesn't make much of a difference, really. Oh, Jamie Larmour's up to a 90. See, how does that make sense? He won less games last season, played more, had the same save percentage, a worse goals against average, yet somehow grows. Like, what? Okay. I'm not complaining, but at the same time, that doesn't really make sense to me. We do need to make a couple roster moves, though, so let me just go change those quickly. All right, so we are going to pull Samuel Morin and Jaden Anderson's up, and we're going to send Carl Dahlstrom down. Yep, that should get it done, hopefully. Oh, we'll be over the cap. Good. Okay. Who else is getting paid too much? Can we move Zykov down too? We should be able to do that, I think. And yeah, that should work. Okay, nobody gets picked up, thank God. That would have been awful. I don't know if they can do that in the preseason. I don't think they can. But defensively, let's test this out now. See who Fleury fits with. So preferably he fits with Anderson's. And he does not. Okay. Anderson's fits real nice up top, obviously, because he's the exact same style player. Yeah, okay, so he's not the most perfect fit, unfortunately. But let's try Samuel Morin here, and that's a +1. The question is now, he's a 69 rated, or not 69 rated, sorry. He is a 19-year-old offensive defenseman drafted by us. Do we want him to grow now? I think so. I think you want to play him over Fleury, preferably. Even though Fleury's like, I deserve more minutes, he probably does. But I really want this Jaden Anderson's kid to grow. And, yeah, honestly, he can probably grow into a better player than Fleury within a season. I just realized we are short a single defenseman now at this point, and that's not spectacular. So we're going to have to go out and probably sign a UFA defenseman, and, yeah, it's not spectacular. So yeah, anyways, that is going to pretty much conclude this episode. Just to look over the team one more time, we got a serious contender on our hands still. There's no question about that. Like, this is going to be a good team to play with still for a while, and I think they're going to be seriously impactful in this team's journey to really anywhere, as far as the team goes. So I'm really impressed with the signing of Oliver Bjorkstrand, especially for only $2.9 million. That's totally worth it. And yeah, no, he should definitely help with the growth of Mikael Sonnenberg. And you never know what else is going to happen when it comes to this team. The defense looks very good. Carson Lambos will be making his NHL debut this season. Hopefully get his skating up a little bit, as it is looking a little weak right now, but I think he can get there eventually. Same with Jaden Anderson's. He's going to be making an NHL debut. And Jamie Larmour is up to a 90 rated franchise goaltender. I very much look forward to watching him stop pucks and things like such. So anyways, that is going to wrap it up. If you guys are enjoying this series, please go down below and subscribe if you aren't already. Leave a like on the video and turn on notifications. But that is going to be it for me. This is Etanyos signing out, and see ya.